So good morning, guys, and welcome to Mars versus Venus. What up? Gosh, boy, you just spoiled my intro. Jeez, boy. Hey, big up Cotton Vibes, you know. Big up Rob on the inside. Robbie, what's going on? What's going on?
Man, that's telling you the right thing to do. You're curling with
It's how he just approach me, boy.
Yeah, but you can't curl with the man. The man have a job. See, we was talking about purpose just now. See, we was talking about purpose. He has a purpose. His purpose is to come to ensure that the show is done correctly. The videography of the show is done correctly.
My purpose just now was to
Not all the time he loads it up on time.
Damn.
But anytime he does load it up on time,
Damn.
you have to remember that he has a job here, he has a purpose, really. And you've been doing this too long now for him to be reminding you of all of this.
What's right now? It's a pull-up line. Thank you.
Hey, what's going on, Lyndon here again. The first thing they would do when they see a dude that they like, they could pull out that laundry list and start checking off. And then they go make sure to walk outside to see what car he driving and check off. And that's when they know if this individual meet half the requirements or some of the requirements for them to pursue. If they meet none, they gone.
End of the day, Jaiga, to the end of the day, it boils down to money, eh? No money, no love. Nobody don't love nobody again. It don't no genuine love again. You understand? As long as you could bring something to the table, die with them woman and them want. Because you'll come with them genuinely love, don't have nothing. And when you tell them the truth, boy, we doing it, he don't have nothing. So it boils down to money. So me have time with them, you know. Them wicked evil girl and them out there.
It's a little harsh, bro. It's a little harsh, bro.
Damn.
That's a little harsh, bro.
That's the day for today, is the day for that, though.
That's a little
Bro,
harsh,
the man have a point there, you know. Your iOS, you have virus there and it lock up on you, the hand around your neck, choking you to death. No. If I was to go that way, I want my thing to be from Mac. Mac must make it, not Windows, not Microsoft.
Okay, now.
Good?
Yeah, it's good now. I don't know what it is you're doing, buddy.
What are you doing, man?
End of the day, Jaiga, to the end of the day, it boils down to money, eh? No money, no love. Nobody don't love nobody again. It don't no genuine love again. You understand? As long as you could bring something to the table, die with them woman and them want. Because you'll come with them genuinely love, don't have nothing. And when you tell them the truth, boy, we doing it, he don't have nothing. So it boils down to money. So me have time with them, you know. Them wicked evil girl and them out there, you know.
Gosh, is that one neighbor? So I'm gonna just drop you another statistic, you know.
And here we go again.
Here we go. Couples that share housework jam more often.
Hey, ole hold me.
Hey,
Ole, it's my man in the room going. That's a lie. Hey, hold me.
Statistics.
Ole, hold me.
The gender-neutral division of labor in the house can increase sexual frequency and satisfaction. Additionally, couples that don't divide chores based on traditional men and women tasks sometimes have even better jamming sessions.
Wow.
Living together.
Wow. So in other words, you're saying that how you can be stimulated or aroused when you're power washing the yard.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And you feel the drink of water and you walk inside and she's scrubbing your bathroom.
Yeah.
You're like,
You leaving that for me to do? You're looking good doing it, yeah?
yeah. So you're saying it stimulates jamming when the two individuals who share space and switch. Oh, wait, the rules have to be switched.
When you switch up the rules too,
so
it increases it.
Oh, so in other words, you washing wares.
Yeah.
And you look to the window and she power washing the backyard.
Correct. It increases it. So you say have a leak on the roof or something.
And she up there.
And she up there and you hear clank, clank. And she up.
And you out there on the joking board.
Yeah.
Cleaning some whites. That's joking some whites.
Yeah, she looking to
When, yes, no brother.
You go man with some panty.
Roddy, you's a crazy man, oh. And me too, Solia. You know what I mean? Even see one of them things. And me too in North Dakota, Roddy, boy. You're wicked, oh.
I don't know where
I send anything on my bedroom and he calling me back to back because he laughing how I calling Jaiga Sal.
Morning, guys. For me, I agree and disagree with that statistics in that, yes, a lot of relationships nowadays are based on the superficial things. What kind of car you're driving, where you live in, all them kind of superficial things. I've always been stimulated by a man who can bring something to the table, stimulate me mentally. I've never been with someone who has been making more money than me because I already have my thing set. But that's just me, is what you could bring to me otherwise.
Okay, cool. Alright, cool.
It's pure facts being stated today, Jaiga. Cream is the scene in 2018. I now come from the grocery store this morning buying some cooking cream because why? If you don't have cream, you don't have a scene.
Wow. Okay then. Okay, Rhymy. Man say if you don't have cream, you don't have a scene. Cream is what it is in 2018. Damn, son. Okay?
Commission say that one is a lie.
Which?
That statistic we now talk about, they were cleaning up home and thing.
I'm not
Switching up
Commission is not the only person who says a lie. We have people in the room here who
Kino, that's a lie, boy?
Kino is saying it's a flat out lie.
Rose
Rose
reverse just
reverse.
chose on the hole. Chose on the hole.
I mean, see that Kino real trying to clean together. I'm not. Yeah, see that Kino waking up bed or can't think hoping to get jam and there's nothing for Kino. Hey, don't kill me. Nothing. Nothing for Kino. Nothing. Salt. That's how it goes sometimes.
Say Jaiga on point. So much to learn from this show. I won't lie. As a 22-year-old, I learned so much from him. And most things
Daddy
I
don't
learned...
try to learn from me,
I'm telling you, what I say.
I'm
And
not
most
me,
things
nah.
I learn and put into practice work. He's
Not
a
me.
very experienced guy.
Don't say you learn
know?
from me now, bro. Because not everybody will agree with that.
Yeah, agreeing with you out there, the young people listening, you know.
No, listen, on a serious note though, guys, I try my best to just I consider myself, I am still within my 3 scores and 10. On the way now enter the second score. At the end of the day, you look at it like I was fortunate. I always say that I was fortunate. If I could only compare myself to one of my peers and people who I see growing up now. Young people are allotted way more opportunities now at 20 than me at 20.
What do you mean?
I'm telling you, because how the world has evolved. Opportunities are there for a 20-year-old, way more than it was when I was 20.
You're talking about in general or in Trini?
In Trinidad. I'm talking about in what's in front of you, like here.
Right.
For instance, as I said, I was fortunate, I guess, because I have always aligned myself with older people, both male and female. So the things I chose to do was a little different. It was against the grade to what my peers was doing at the time. When everybody was into, yes, I was a party alignment, just like everybody else, but I always took time to focus on other things and not just that. And in doing so, I was able to acquire different things at that age. And I was always that one looking for it all the time. Like, for instance, people will hear me sometimes, and I meet people sometimes. I go to do lectures or I go where we're doing seminars and things, and you hear people thinking that when you listen to me on the radio, you get a sense of, I wasn't from a broken home. Let me don't get it twisted. I didn't come up. I was not raised in a broken home. I was in a what you call a typical picket fence foundation.
Yeah.
Father's a reverend, working in the government realm. Mommy's housewife, never worked a day in her life. You understand? I chose to do different things. In terms, I was the only boy, 3 siblings, all female. I decided that, listen, when I was young, I wanted things. So I stepped out there, not with the blessing of my parents. I didn't get the blessing. When I first decided to go and hustle in market and things.
You really supposed to be a pastor?
No. That's not what they had for me. I was supposed to, if you're talking the ideal how they were raised, my parents are old. There's no secret. My parents are old. I don't want to use the word old, but very, very well matured.
Right.
Compared to my peers' parents, jiggy still. I talking about, I see my brethren and their mother and thing out partying, living.
Boat ride and thing with
Yeah,
you,
of
man?
course.
Yeah.
I can't say the same. My mother don't know what a boat ride is. My mother never driven. As I said, they come up different. And they cut from a cloth where their perfect life in those days is you have children, you send them to school, they finish school, they get a government job or something. I should have been like a fireman or a prison officer or something like that. Now. And in their mind, they would have been successful because that is what they were taught, that you live your life, you get married, You get kids, get them through school, you let them get a government job. They live, they get a pension, and you've done your time. You served your purpose. And nothing wrong with that, because that's what they were taught. And I am trying to just change that cycle to let my girls know that that's not what it is. The sky's the limit. You don't have to live in that bubble or live in that box. You don't just have to do that. You can want to do whatever it is you want to do. So for me, I wanted to be that change. So I decided to not do that and do my own thing. And then they will have ups and downs. You will have your struggles, and I just try to keep things practical. Stop telling yourself that, like when you see these young people and them now, as I say, you feel that you have some girls believe that they must get married when they're 25.
Oh God, that
You don't have to.
that kind of dolly house kind of thing.
You don't have to.
And they're more vexed when it's 26 and they're still unmarried.
They feel like, oh my God.
And all different worse yet if all their friends inviting them to their weddings. Every time you go sit down in our wedding.
Everything is not for everybody.
So another statistic here. 12 minutes is the average time of a jam. 12 minutes average.
Fact, it feels longer sometimes.
When you drink.
Sometimes if you drink, you tell yourself you're a hero. But yeah, for the
going
actual,
and
you see
going
that
and
the
going
misconception.
and
No,
going.
the statistic is correct. Why? Because a lot of people think that the 12 minutes is the actual act.
Nah. Is everything leading up to it
Nah,
as well?
no, not 12 minutes. 12 minutes is the act.
Well, when you actually start a jam?
The actual act, yeah. Not the foreplay and all of that. The foreplay
That
and
don't
all that don't count. They don't factor that
Yeah,
into
you
the
go count that
statistic.
way.
That's what I'm saying. That's why people feel it's so short. But the because the foreplay starts from, let's say for instance, you know dating somebody, right? It's fresh, the relationship fresh. And you know how as the song goes, tonight is the night. You know, it's at that moment, it's always have that moment in a man and woman when you know tonight is the night.
Tonight is the night.
Tonight is the night. So let's say tonight is the night you picked up this.
I'm gonna lay you down.
Right, I'm good. Yeah, right. Tonight is the night he makes me a woman. You know them. That's how it goes. So let's say, for instance, 9 o'clock, you meet up. Let's say 10, because you plan to go out. But it was already discussed prior to going out that it's Friday evening. Let me make it even sweeter. Let me sweeten up the pot. You and this person been going out for a while. But this particular weekend, you all plan a weekend. This is the first weekend together. You and this young lady.
If I plan something like that, I know for sure.
But that's what I say, tonight is the night.
I know for sure.
Right.
She might know it, but I know for sure.
Nah, she does know. Trust me. She does know. They just know. Them girls and them just know when they're going to give it to you.
She may be still kind of trying to make up
No,
her mind, but I know
they
for
just know.
sure.
Them just know. So all throughout the day, like all now, so I'm sure there's a couple somewhere right now. This weekend, this weekend is the weekend. It's going to happen today. And ladies and gentlemen, if you know this is you we're talking about right now, on Monday, please send us that voice note to say, yes, it happened. I'm not saying for the first time. We're not talking nobody's virginity here. We're talking about a fresh relationship.
Yeah.
And you believe that this weekend is the weekend that you all are going to take it to that level. It starts from the moment.
For a little while now, you take your restaurant. We can't
You do all them things. It starts in the moment. You see from the time she leaves home with her bag packed because he picking her up from work, or she packs her car and leave her bag in her car because she know they're meeting up after. They plan to go, let me say, this weekend on the whim, spontaneous, and Mayaro, a B&B.
Sally B.
A B&B Mayaro, a little weekend thing, nice retreat, and they're planning on this afternoon when they meet each other. Are they going to leave one car by somebody? Let's say you're meeting up by him or by you, and you're leaving one car. Or they going to Massy to buy little things to head up to the home. Touchy bottle of barefoot or some kind of Zinfandel or some kind of nice wine and thing. A 3 bottle to go up. He's a man, like he little things, he might buy a little 6-pack of Guinness. You dig?
It include protection.
You see the drive, yeah, all that, everything.
Yeah, that's
the
important.
drive to the destination is when the act actually starts. And that is the thing people...
drive itself?
The drive itself. And that is the misconception people have. Because it starts in your mind. Then it goes on to conversation. Then the flirting starts. Right? And you come out, you all unpack, you all reminisce the fact that you all are together. You all are no disturbances. It's going to be a grand weekend. Then the anticipation kicks in of how it is going to actually be. right? So then now she talks, he talks, and in some cases, some men get overly excited, right? And the actual act itself ends quicker than anticipated. But
Bro,
if it is you are really in tune to this individual, the act is actually longer than the moment, because you see all that talk and the foreplay and the caressing and the hugging, all of that is part of it.
Our first round, I'll get it first round.
The 12 minutes,
I'll catch you in the second round.
The 12
First round, I'll get it. Because after all of that talk coming up the road,
yeah, the 12 minutes that they talking.
I get excited.
The 12 minutes that they speak about in that survey is just the actual initial act. That's all.
Darling, I'll get it.
But it's way longer in terms of conversation and foreplay and all of that.
I think you should include all of that. All of that is part of it.
Nah, the surveys don't include that. They include the actual act.
Nah, man. 30 seconds.
Yeah, fellas, I do agree with that one, because you see me sometimes I jam into a sitcom that playing on TV. And when I done jamming, it's about 2 or 3 episodes done past. So
that's a lie.
Yeah.
Come now, boy.
That is a lie.
Is that Dolly? Is that Dolly you jamming?
That is a lie.
That have to be a blow up, eh? That's what I can blow
Come
up.
now, let me be real to yourself now. No only on radio until they're trying to sound like champions. Let me do over champion the cause now.
I find if you're jamming too long, then something wrong, eh?
You know life.
Something wrong with the Pikachu. No, something wrong with the Pikachu if you jam going on for too long.
Yeah, but you know life too. At the end of the day, you have nothing else to do.
Pikachu is sweet if you're jamming for too long, bro. 10 minutes in. That is the right time. But if you jamming what kind of 3 hours you going on that jam, there's something wrong. Something wrong, eh?
Jaiga, behave yourself now, man. Nothing wrong if the person say they learn something from you, because you're on the radio and you have to be given the best advice that you know of. You understand? Because even a fool does give good advice now and then.
Wow, Daddy.
Damn.
I'm not calling you a fool, so
Daddy
don't take that.
Yeah, clear up that Friday.
Daddy, who is that, boy?
Hello, good morning.
Boy, to tell you the truth, I lost my love now, boy. So everything after, it didn't make no sense. I was just looking for this love, and it's always I going sometimes getting fed up and saying, boy, this will make no sense in my head. Still looking for it on a reel. I looking for my love still, and that feeling when she gave me there, boy, I can't find it no way, and it ain't making no sense again. It just, I'm telling you, on a reel, it ain't making my mind focus on she still, and girl and doing the job, they just ain't cutting it. And it's always, I had to quit, I had to just give up and say.
So wait now, right. so Ole boss up.
Yeah, me and she break up a little while, about 2-3 years now. But the kind of intimacy we had, when I touch a girl, she coming back. Because you know the thing good, but
you just in there.
It's not my mind in there, just in there, just in there.
Bro,
and I just go in and go in. I could go anywhere, anytime, anyhow. And I don't know where really going on with me. I need help. I need chi, I want that.
Wow, Daddy, that is a real high-tech psychological way of being
a
dog.
No,
bro, pull back. Let me just tell you, you have just found, right, the answer to a new age millennial dog. That is what you are.
But it's hurting,
brother, that is what you do, bro. What you said,
you know that niceness,
bro.
Bro, it's at a different level.
What you trying to sell me here?
No matter how beautiful, no matter how nice.
Wow. Wow, bro.
Nah, boy.
Wow. All right, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for your comments.
He's having trouble reproducing.
No, you don't understand the heights the man.
I know what you're talking about.
The man is telling women.
The sweetness.
The man is telling women that he has been hurt to an extent where it's like a drug. He is an addict in search of love. Are you all understanding the level of this brother's heights? He is saying he's in the search of love. And in doing so, it makes him an addict. He is seeking help to cure his love addiction to that said individual. So on his journey in fixing himself, he finds young ladies, but they cannot
Correct.
fulfill his
they can't
desire
they can't fulfill
and
his
give
flesh.
him the love
The
that
flesh.
he had with that
He
individual.
is of the flesh.
So he is automatically planting a seed in these women's mind because all of them will come in believing that they are the antidote or the reason or they are the person to fix said addiction. So
Well, boy, you need all this,
he's
boy.
automatically separating himself and setting up the scenario for when he walks away, no one can carry guilt because it's not him, it is an addiction, it's a sickness. Bro, you are an 2020 dog.
They say he became a nymphomaniac.
That is not even being a nymphomaniac, buddy.
Right. There's the fact of the matter is, 8 out of 10 times is like that. And not, how could I put it, stressing or trying to exaggerate. 8 out of 9 times. Then had the odd times where, yo, 30 seconds, and I ain't go front. But you see when your mind's set and you make up to do some damage, yeah, you're good to go. 2-3 sets come, good to go. Don't mind it, have a little in-between break to recuperate your strength, but you're good to go.
Hello.
Yeah, fella, good morning.
Yo, man.
You see that man was not talking to today? You know he's saying because at times I just go for 2 hours cheers, and at times I go for half an hour.
Wow. All right.
Big man thing, I don't drink, don't use no drugs, nothing. I a cold water man.
Wow.
He's a cold water
man. Wow. Okay, buddy. All right, cool. Well, guys, I guess, I don't know. Maybe it's a new millennial thing. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, but it's how they're making the whole summary about, Anyway.
Yo, my brother, sorry. That's not even dog level. That is you have mange, fleas, and rabies with that heights you just pulled it.
Yo, daddy, brother. Listen. For years, I have always thought of myself as forward thinking. I've always thought of myself as progressive.
Meanable.
I've always thought of myself as somebody who's willing to accept the new. I've always thought of myself as I guess, hip to the step. A cool kid. That young man just now just made me feel to dead.
But that's what it is now, Jaiga.
He is telling me right now. He tells young ladies that he is in search of love.
Don't get like you don't know.
And he is addicted to that one love he once shared and is in search of that.
That what you looking for?
And on the quest of finding that love back, he is unable.
So like a real pastor.
No.
He is unable.
He is unable.
Preach it, brother. Preach it.
To feel any sort of way while having relations with young ladies.
Yeah.
Wow.
See,
bro.
Let me hear you, bro.
Like again, like the build up does make them shoot fast on the first row. But as Jerry said, that's just the juvie. We still have Carnival Monday.
That's the juvie, dog. That's the juvie for real. Jerry had the best analogy.
Come when I come back.
Yeah.
Let's get them the Monday.
The best analogy in life is that's Juve. Yeah. Carnival had Monday and Tuesday, bro. It always have a next time.
Hello, morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
With regards to the little psychopath you all had before, you think he will keep his backside to himself? No. Before he sit down and do some introspection, he'll come out here and want to play with people's minds and do all kind of folly. Mister, keep yourself at home. Keep yourself to yourself. Nobody try to help you. Nobody try to fix you. You are the epitome of danger.
All
because
right.
you know that you can't find what you're looking for. But yet still you will rag up everybody.
Hello? God, she got cut off there.
The Lord.
No, but no, guys, at the end of the day, let us not take for granted that the young man has an illness. And we all need to understand. Yesterday we celebrated World Health, mental health.
Addiction, boy.
It's an addiction. And what he's saying is that he is in search of love. Love is his addiction. And he's on the quest to find it. It come like a crackhead. You smoke drugs, you get that high, you're constantly looking for that high. What he's saying is he's constantly in search of that type of love he once shared with that individual. And he wants her. At the end of the day, for him to stop, he needs her. And apparently she's moved on. Maybe she feels that he is not what she needs.
She see the red flag.
No, but he didn't show no evidence of him
So how
not
they
being
bust up?
faithful to her, you know.
But how they bust up?
Maybe she found something else in somebody.
Hello, morning.
Hello, morning.
Yo.
Ojo. With respect to the jamming, where people talking about this hours they had to go for, I don't think that's right, you know. You understand? I think by a doctor point of view, it's supposed to be 15 to 20 minutes steady jamming, you know. Right? So, when people talking about this hour and 2 hours they're going for, something has to be wrong with them.
All right, cool.
You understand?
Yeah.
Blackstone.
So, I just want to say one thing. Respect to the young family, you know, may Kevin Young rest in peace, as Million Voice.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was to the funeral yesterday. He got a beautiful send off.
All right, beautiful. Condolences.
Right, so, Kevin Young, boy, I miss you a whole lot, and may God be with you.
Blessed love.
Blessed,
yes, I.
I want to say special good morning going on to my husband Akil with lots of love coming from Jamaica.
Jaiga perfectly well said. He do have a problem and he needs help. Before he go around sleeping around or trying to find something he know in his heart he not going to find, he should get some help. But yeah, your breakdown is perfectly well said. That man is the epitome of, you know, a serious problem. But it is 2018. We're going into 2020 just now. So you're perfect. You're right. But
you know the scariest part about that? Is that the bro don't even realize he have a problem. You know?
No, he does. He said it. He said he realized he has a problem, and
not to that extent.
He's enjoying the journey.
Not to that extent, eh?
And Rudy, people, they're always that one person who feels, a lot of women and men too, feel like you could change somebody. Oh, that girl who feels that she could change him. Fully well knowing, and I honestly believe I's a man too. Let me be fair. I telling you, really no disrespect. Every guy really has a problem, fine. But I think what he has is there's a new age spin on the game. I give him that.
I don't think all new age people think like that way.
No, I'm not saying no. I said not new. I say he has a new age spin on the game. He has just figured out a fresh way to do what men have been doing for donkey years. He just find a way to do it in a decent manner, for want of a better word. No. Who doing that? Or they cannot call their guy.
Morning breakfast battle. As you just rightly say, you know, Jaiga, to each his own, you know. If a man could go 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 15 minutes, 3 seconds, to each their own. And just like everything else, everybody had a flavor, everybody had a style, so.
True.
Anyway, brothers, enjoy the day.
Yeah, you too. Hello.
Morning.
Morning, father. Blessed Friday, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Everything is just vibes and mood, man. I will not understand.
All right.
Vibes and mood.
Okay, got my partner, Glenn, and working my school and they go Martin.
Yeah, blessed love.
Brother.
Respect. Again, vibes and mood, but for me, I'm telling you that a lot of the times, the build up could last hours. The anticipation can last hours. I tell you, it starts from that drive.
I just enjoy the journey, you know?
It starts from that drive.
That whole pick you up, you have something planned, we go for a long drive.
Sometimes you ain't unplanned. Just being in the presence of the person.
Yeah, that is what I enjoy the most. Jam is just a bonus.
It's a byproduct, bro.
Yeah, just a bonus.
Jam is the
byproduct. Enjoy the
byproduct.
person, bro.
Byproduct is also maintenance. Like, bro,
long time you say.
why if you had to pay that money? That's a byproduct.
Damn.
If you had just go movies, eat, have fun, but no. Sometimes we lost ourselves inside of that moment, and then losing yourself in the moment.
Man, break down the thing, you know.
What is that?
So 12 minutes is the average jamming time. So let's say a joke is per second. 60 seconds by 12 minutes equals 720 jokes.
Yo, Daddy, what school you went? So let me know when he saw you went Fatima. Eh? You went Fatima, I tell you.
Calculating things are joke, you know.
So he's saying it's 720 jokes is equivalent to a good night out.
Yeah, 12 minutes.
So basically, you're saying is that, baby, all I want is 720 jokes. And we alright. So basically that's what it boils down to now. 720. So is that a new millennial text? So guys is sell. So Rudy, you just send a girl a WhatsApp 720, and she automatically knows what I mean. That's the new number 720.
New number. 720.
720. So guys,
seconds by 12.
The breakfast party, you know. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Stop. Yeah. Change now. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Hold on. 31, 32. Daddy! I call now, boy. Let me call. I'm going to call Tucci songwriter, boy. I hear that, boy. Tucci songwriter, I call. Let me say that songwriter voice note right now. Yo, hold on. My brother, we need to do a tune called 720. 720 is the name of the tune. I'm live on the radio. The name of the tune is 720. That is how much jokes to make a night a pleasure.
12 minutes.
720 jokes equals 12 minutes. So the name of the song could be 12 minutes or 720. Come up with a concept. I'll link in it later. Yeah. Call us one time. Hello.
Ojo, morning.
Yo.
No. I had to break it down for all this. Right? Now, when a man say he going 3 hours, that 3 hours with intermission, because you can't go, when somebody come and tell me 3 or 2 hours, you're lying. You can't tell me you're doing that straight. So if it is, he said, with intermission, that is understandable. You understand? Because where I work offshore. When I come home, I working for 14 days. So when I come, my premeditating that jam for when I come home. You understand? So when I come home, it's real business. So that 3 hours could be 3 hours with intermission. You can't do that straight. Anytime anybody tell you they're doing that straight, they lie.
Alright, cool. Facts.
You understand? And not only that, you understand? When you had the premeditation, because you're working for 14 days, when you come home, you come out the bathroom smelling an apricot. I tying up my ass. I mean business. I making that 3 hours with intermission.
I hear you, brother. I hear you. Alright, cool. Calm down, buddy.
Well, halftime show and thing, you know.
Brody, you know how much people sold ya? Just be in Juve. The Juve crowd is a big crowd too, a very huge crowd. I myself just partake in Juve, but there's also Monday and Tuesday. Not everybody can jump up in a Monday and Tuesday thing.
No.
Not everybody can do it. So the Juve people, the revelers as it is called them.
Yeah.
Them are the thing.
Yeah.
Big up to the Juve pussy. I myself this part. I have been to many Juves already.
I love Juve more than Carnival.
But when I go on Monday and Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday proper.
Proper thing. Monday and Tuesday, proper thing. Yes, I.
You look more virgin.
Well, I asking for a friend, if you have leftover jokes, do it roll over to the 720. I want to ask him for a friend.
Hey!
Jokes roll over.
Ollie, don't kill me after that. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Hold on. Hello.
Morning.
Oh.
I not actually me counted. I not actually me counted for jokes.
Daddy.
And right now my record is 3,600.
Daddy, you're lying, boy. You're lying, boy. Come from here now, man. Come on, man.
Breakfast party, good morning. That is madness. That is madness. That's how men, I can't even make half 720 in a half hour. The men tired, they want the gear to do the rest, all that kind of thing. So that's 720, failure.
720, guys. That's the number we're working with.
720 is equivalent to 12 minutes.
12 minutes.
That is 720 chokes in when they break it down.
Like
12 minutes.
Wow.
Fellas, I going for 3 hours. 2.5 hours intermission.
Hey! All the night today, we gotta go. Like I'm about, right? Bro.
You don't know. We done?
Hey! Any more? You gotta go. Have a buzz? Yeah, we have a buzz coming up and also we have what's trending. I want to thank you guys so much for being a part of it. Today's topic was statistics in relationships. We talk about different statistics, what people have been saying. And we close off with one of the best calculations I've ever seen. I sure that fella is a statistician. You understand? He has a doctorate in numbers. He has broken it down for us. He says, give us the breakdown again, Rudy. Could you find it?
So, 12 minutes is the average jamming time.
Right. That is what doctors are saying.
So let's say a joke is per second, 60 seconds by 12 minutes is equivalent or is equal to 720 jokes. Right?
720 jokes will make up 12 minutes.
They say then sometimes when you're delaying the process, you have to count in trees to distract your mind. So yeah, we getting this information.
720 is the new number, guys. All it takes is 720. So that's from now on, that's our new slogan. We no longer using
720.
We know you're 720. That's what it is. 720. 720.